Welcome to today's video, where we will explore a fascinating and mysterious topic: clairvoyance, a gift that many believe allows us to connect with unseen energies and perceive things beyond the physical realm. But is this ability something we're born with, or is it something we can develop and unlock within ourselves? Today, you'll not only hear captivating stories about famous individuals who possess this ability, but also learn practical and scientific methods to expand your own consciousness. If you're seeking hidden secrets of the universe or want to explore your own untapped potential, then don't miss this video. Part 1. Clairvoyance in History. Clairvoyance, also known as the ability to perceive things beyond ordinary sensory perception, is not a new concept. It has been mentioned in various cultures throughout history. It is the ability to sense and understand things that are beyond the capabilities of our common senses. Stories about clairvoyance have appeared throughout human history, from legendary prophets to great scientists, from ancient civilizations to the modern era. But does clairvoyance truly exist? And if so, where does it come from? Stories from history. One of the most famous and intriguing stories is about Nostradamus, the French astrologer who lived in the 16th century. He is known for his ability to predict the future, particularly major world events. Many of his predictions, though some believe they were just coincidences, still astonish with their surprising accuracy. For example, Nostradamus predicted the French Revolution, the rise of Napoleon Bonaparte, and even World War II. While many of his predictions remain a subject of controversy, what Nostradamus said has astonishingly become reality. In addition to Nostradamus, Edgar Cayce, the famous 20th century American prophet, is another prominent name when it comes to clairvoyance. Known as the sleeping prophet because he could answer medical questions, predict the future, and interpret spiritual matters while in a trance, his abilities are legendary. What makes Cayce particularly special is that his predictions not only helped individuals with personal problems, but also influenced fields such as medicine, psychology, and even modern scientific research. One notable example is his predictions about healing methods that were not accepted at the time but later became trends in medical treatment. Albert Einstein, one of the greatest scientists in human history, also mentioned clairvoyance in his statements. While famous for his scientific theories like relativity, Einstein often expressed interest in spiritual concepts and the possibility of transcending physical boundaries. He once said, "What we call reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one." This statement seems to open up vast possibilities for the idea that human perception might not be limited to what we can see or feel through our five senses. Einstein hinted that reality could be much broader than what we can perceive through ordinary means. Beyond these examples of prophets and great minds, there are also stories from ancient cultures that speak of clairvoyance as a part of human spiritual life. For example, in ancient Greek culture, oracle priestesses were often considered to be individuals with a special connection to the gods. Their prophecies were recorded and were often regarded as divine messages, guiding important decisions in society. From historical figures and ancient stories, we can see that clairvoyance has been mentioned across various cultures and eras. However, the important question remains: does this ability truly exist, or is it merely a human imagination? Can we develop this ability? And if so, how can we expand our awareness and explore potential beyond the physical limitations? Throughout history, both prophets and scientists have believed that to gain a deeper understanding of the universe and human existence, we must expand our perception. Clairvoyance may not be an innate ability, but one that can be developed through training and deep self-awareness. These stories are not just about mysticism, but they also serve as invitations for us to explore the infinite potential within ourselves. Can clairvoyance be developed? From the historical stories above, we can see that clairvoyance is not an unfamiliar concept. But can it be developed? This is the question we will continue to explore in the next section. Part 2. Can clairvoyance be developed? In the previous section, we explored historical stories about clairvoyance, from great prophets to renowned scientists. These stories lead us to an important question: can clairvoyance be developed? To answer this, we need to understand more about how clairvoyance works and how humans can unlock this ability. 1. Clairvoyance and its connection to human intelligence. First and foremost, it's important to affirm that clairvoyance is not a supernatural or divine power, but rather a potential part of human intelligence. While clairvoyance can be a strange and mysterious experience at its core, it involves the ability to perceive and sense beyond our ordinary physical senses. Human intelligence, according to modern scientific research, is still not fully understood. Scientists and researchers like Carl Jung have pointed out that humans possess a collective unconscious, a realm that holds the experiences and memories of all humanity. Jung believed that clairvoyance might be an expression of the connection between the individual and this collective unconscious. This could explain why some people seem to perceive information or events that are beyond the reach of the five senses. Thus, clairvoyance may not be a supernatural gift, but rather an expansion of consciousness, the ability to connect with the invisible information and energies that exist around us. This is not something out of reach or impossible. Rather, it is a potential inherent in each person, waiting to be unlocked. 2 methods to develop clairvoyance. So, if clairvoyance can truly be developed, how can we expand our perceptual abilities? The answer lies in the methods and techniques that many have used to unlock this ability, with one of the most common being meditation. Meditation is a powerful tool that helps us calm the mind and clear it of chaotic thoughts. In this state of stillness, we can connect with deeper layers of consciousness and the subconscious, where information that cannot be accessed through ordinary sensory means can emerge. Meditation sharpens our minds and creates a connection with the universal energy source, expanding our perception. Buddhism, with its philosophy of awakening and enlightenment, has long viewed meditation as the primary method for achieving a deep understanding of oneself and the universe. Similarly, in other traditions, meditation helps people expand their awareness, balance their internal energy, and connect with higher levels of consciousness. Another method many use to develop clairvoyance is energy exercises. These exercises help open the chakras in the body, expand the senses, and enhance the ability to receive surrounding energy. These exercises are not just physical workouts, but also involve breathing techniques, focusing consciousness on specific areas of the body, or using sound and light to activate inner energy centers. These practices make the body and mind more sensitive to invisible energy waves, allowing us to perceive and understand phenomena that cannot be seen with the eyes. 3. Examples from researchers and clairvoyance. To better understand how these methods can help develop clairvoyance, let's look at real-life stories of people who have undergone this process. Ingo Swann, a famous clairvoyant, participated in research experiments at the Stanford Research Institute in the 1970s. Swann was tasked with using his clairvoyance to perceive information that could not be known through the ordinary senses. Through training and participation in these experiments, Swann proved his ability to read others' minds, see objects beyond the range of sight, and even predict future events. Swann is a prime example showing that clairvoyance is not an innate gift but a skill that can be developed through practice and training. The techniques he used, including meditation and concentration exercises, helped him enhance his perception and sense things beyond the limitations of the five senses. Another example comes from Pat Price, a former American police officer who participated in psychic experiments organized by the U.S. military in the 1970s. Price was able to describe in detail objects and events without any direct information about them. Price's story illustrates how clairvoyance can be developed and unlocked through persistent training and the correct methods. 4. Connection to spiritual intelligence and ancient traditions. In addition to modern methods, many ancient spiritual traditions have also suggested that clairvoyance can be developed through a connection to higher energy sources. Yoga and Zen meditation are prime examples of ancient traditions that have taught people to develop spiritual senses through stillness, concentration, and energy balancing. Spiritual masters, such as Thich Nhat Hanh and Lao Tzu, emphasize the importance of eliminating distractions and seeking harmony with the universe, thereby opening the door to new perceptions that transcend what we can see and understand. Conclusion of Part 2. Thus, clairvoyance is not something that is out of reach, but is actually a potential that can be unlocked through practice, focus, and connection to oneself. Whether you are just beginning or already have some experience in this field, developing clairvoyance always opens new opportunities to explore yourself and the world around you. Would you like to try meditation techniques or energy exercises to develop your own clairvoyance? Let's continue on this journey to discover the unlimited potential within ourselves in the next section. Thank you for watching today's video. If you found the information helpful and interesting, please don't forget to hit like and subscribe to our channel so you won't miss our future videos. We always bring engaging and insightful topics about unlocking your hidden abilities to help you live more fully and consciously. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you've ever had an experience with clairvoyance, we'd love to hear your story. We look forward to seeing you in the next video. Stay peaceful and mindful.